Boy, this has been in the making for a while. I've been postponing to making this video because I didn't know exactly what to say in regards of the last video. But man, I would say that that's probably one of my most disliked videos I have ever made on my channel, with 160 dislikes and a lot of interesting comments bashing me for what I said. I appreciate the ones that did actually understand what I was saying and even agreed with me without bashing me or saying that it's just clickbait. I appreciate those people. But for those who did bash me, this is basically an explanation on why I said what I said, that Monster Hunter Rise copied Toukiden 2. Now please hear me out. Do not bash me again. But yeah, just hear me out and then just say what you have to say. I feel like I'm still gonna get bashed about this either way, so let's just get this over with. On my last video I said that Monster Hunter Rise copy Toukiden was the whole mechanic that I saw in the trailer, that the hunters could move around in the village, where I know a lot of people wanted that with Monster Hunter World, but Capcom kind of messed that up, which made the hub useless. But you can actually explore the village in Monster Hunter Rise from what they showed us, which reminds me a lot of Toukiden 2, where on an online lobby you can explore the village with other players. And you can see right here that I'm running around in an online lobby on my own and I'm exploring the village, just running around. So picture another player or two other players doing the same thing. That's what I was trying to implement. And I know there were some people saying like it's just clickbait. I mean, I got one pinned comment saying what did it say? What exactly did it say? Here it is. Here it is. No one cares, please shut up, which I pinged it and it got 22 likes. Even I liked it because I thought it was funny. But there was one person that said no wonder he got so many dislikes, and I expected it to get a lot of dislikes. But he did went on and say that the only reason why that they're hating on the video was because there was no good evidence and it was just clickbait, which I humbly replied back saying, lack of evidence? Yes. Was it clickbait? No. Well, I should have probably changed that to maybe, because lack of evidence would basically indicate of me clickbaiting, which fair play to him. Fair play to him. But I did say that I was going to make an explanation video. So basically, here it is. But there is one comment that really sets the bar to why I said what I said was this. And I'm gonna read it quote by quote so you know exactly what the person said, so you can know exactly what I said afterwards. And then if it caused any confusion, I will explain. The comment said, with the first Monster Hunter having to come out in 2004 and Portable Third coming out in 2010, if anyone copied anyone, it will be Toukiden franchise, since their first game came out in 2013. Toukiden was one of the games I picked up after I played World, Iceborne, GU, and 3U. There were fun games, but to say Rise copy them because you could freely move around about in a village with your squad is really a stretch. Which I guess I can understand where he's coming from with that, but that's exactly the reason why I said that they copied it a little bit, because you can run around the village with your friends, which in Toukiden 2 you could do that. I did say name other Monster Hunter titles or Monster Hunter like games that does that besides Toukiden. I'll love to do research of those games to better explain my claim, which he really didn't give me an answer, which he claims that he did give me a title, and he said this: I did. Monster Hunter Portable 3rd that came out in 2010 was pretty similar to Rise. I mean, the aesthetic and the concept, yes, was similar to Rise, but it does not answer my question on name another Monster Hunter title or Monster Hunter like game that allows you to explore the village with your online friends. And he said I'll continue with saying, and again, if anyone's a copycat, oh god, I can't speak today. It's Toukiden. Like I said previously, Monster Hunter 1 came out in 2004, and since then lots of games have emulated the style of the series. You make a character, you pick one of the few weapons, and you fight a monster. You already state a number of these games, which yes, I did, but it could be said for many other games, which I could name from the top of my head right now, because the same can be said about God Eater, Lord of Arcana, Soul Sacrifice, Phantasy Star Universe. Hell, even Dark Souls could be implemented in this, but I know people will say or come up with something to counter what I just said, and that's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But there's ways of going about it and not just bashing me for just simply stating an opinion, which again I can understand. Which I replied back saying, cause I elaborated what I said, and I said, I mean, name another Monster Hunter title or Monster Hunter like game besides Toukiden that allows you to explore the village while being online with other online players. And I guess the person didn't really understand what I was saying, because he replied, yeah, that's what I was saying. 3rd gen Monster Hunter did allow that. Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate had an online hub that was separate from the Moga Village, which that's really wasn't. That's, man, that I wasn't talking about that. I was literally talking about the story village that you can explore, like Freedom Unite. You can explore the Poka Village even though you're stuck in the hub. Or in World, you can explore Asteria or Celiana, I think that's how you really name it, from Iceborne, with other players. Or the Moga Village with other players. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? Or for Ultimate with other okay, I think you get what I'm saying. That's what I'm basically implementing. But what he said, even though it is close to what I was saying, it's far from what I was even talking about, in my opinion. He did say that, but the hub was just as big as the village and far better organized. All the vendors stuff were there, and in comparison to the actual village, which was tiny and cluttered, it was much better. All in all, the village was pretty bare bones in comparison to the hub, where everyone could hang out. If it's because of the architectural style of Rise Village as compared to Toukiden's, that's still not copying, as it's based on real world architecture from screens between there and the smithy, etc. This game revisits village, which are a staple, not stample, what the fuck, I really can't talk, a staple to the series. And if moving all over village says it, said village is another issue. The Wirebox is a new concept, and I doubt they implemented it just so people could walk around on roofs, but rather so people could goof around and fly through the air and have fun, which I understand that flying in the air and have fun, but that's another thing that I believe that Rise copied from Toukiden, because there is a similar thing in Toukiden called the Demon's Hand, where you can literally use it to grab onto monsters, launch yourself towards the monsters, and you can use it to attack the monsters as well. And you can use it for environmental hazards, I believe. But I'll probably try to implement that in this video so that you guys could say that it's not clickbait. So yeah, like, the wire bugs, in my opinion, is also copied from Toukiden's Demon Hand. I mean, there was a comment that basically said that in that video. So yeah, so the village is not the only thing that I believe that Rise copied from Toukiden 2. The Demon Hand is another concept that they probably copied, because the wire bug plays awfully similar to it. But that's like another video for another time. I just really wanted to explain everything. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, if you watch it to the end, I applaud you. Yeah, I applaud you. If you still think that I'm wrong, please feel free to put it in the comments below. I will put a disclaimer in the beginning of the video, basically saying that this is strictly my opinion and my beliefs. Please don't kill me for this. Do not kill me for this. But as always, I hope you guys enjoy the video. Hope you enjoyed it enough to subscribe, or to like, or to dislike, or leave a comment, or of some sort. And yeah, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.